friends, this is JP Singh from the town of Mohali, SAS Nagar, Chandigarh, and today we would like to introduce a beautiful one canal 500 square yard house designed and created by the most creative and liked architect of the town, architect Harleen Virk. The house, which you can actually see, is based on a modern design. The concept of the house is modernistic in its approach and has 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms and 3 kitchens. We would like to show you the house with the interiors and the basic elements which have been put in the house. So let's get started with the front entrance of the house. The house is located on a 80-foot wide road and hence has a very huge berm. The plot area starts from the gate, but the berm of the house is 23 feet wide. You can actually see nice planters created on both sides of the ramp, so it's actually like a driveway, a takeoff runway into the house. An additional advantage of the house is that we have a nice parking beyond this planter of around 3 SUVs. We can see automated gates being used in the house. The entrance to the house also has a parking space of 2 big cars or SUVs and also 1 sedan, which you can park in the small pocket of space be left by in the design. A beautiful green area has been created, approximately 15 feet by 30 feet, and if you can actually pan it on the extreme right of the house, there is a small gate there too, leading up to the staircase from the external side to the first floor and the second floor. Then we move on to the main house. A beautiful 11-foot door with an electronic passcode system. And we move into the house. A full wooden paneling on the roof and the walls has been done in the entrance foyer with metallic art. The entrance foyer, we have Puja. This house, friends, has been made as per the Vastu norms. So placement of deities and also the Puja rooms in the house and the master bedrooms, the everything, nook and cranny of the house has been Vastu compliant. We look forward to entering the house and a big grand space. On the right hand side, we move into the drawing area, the drawing room, the formal sitting lounge. Huge glass windows. All glasses are toughened glasses here. If you can pan the false ceiling, which has been created of wood. Nice chandeliers chosen by the architect. This space is around 16 feet by 16 feet. Nice use of wallpapers. As we move into the main lobby, which is the central part of the house, the architect has advised and created a natural palm in the center of the house, which will grow up to the 10 to 15 feet in height. The LCD panels in the lobby also gives a grand feeling in terms of a huge television of 65 inches and Italian marble being used on the LCD panel. This is the main control panel of the house, which houses the cable television connections, the DBRs, and also the video door phones. Friends, right next to it is the powder room. A nicely done flooring, with Jaguar black RT's range collection being used for the fittings. Hand cut tiles on designer walls. The powder room also has a bathing area with similar black fittings. The lobby has a double height ceiling. Into the dining area, a partitioning has been created, a wooden partitioning between the lobby and the dining area to give a visual partitioning. The dining area has a glass ceiling with nicely done chandeliers in gold and black, and keeping in view the color theme, a similar looking crockery almirah has been designed by the architect Harleen. A similar looking table lamps. Each house we usually come up with almost all the solutions, but some issues usually are solved at the end of the finishing. In this house we had done everything right, but still a small requirement of a fan in the dining area was not created in the design stage. In order to solve that problem, friends, we took extra care and installed a chandelier and a fan combined in one particular thing. Coming back, we have a breakfast table in the kitchen. It serves as a visual partitioning. The hanging lamps and the wooden paneling on the roof and the wall serves as a visual partition between the dining area and the kitchen. The kitchen is fully modular with huge storage spaces. We have Jaguar fittings, a carousel sink, non-scratch, non-rust. We also have the RO outlet. If you actually pan it, we also have the RO system, one of the most premium Kent RO systems. If you can see that we are also having Bosch chimneys, a 5-burner hob, again of Bosch. The equipment consists of installed equipment is consisting of a microwave oven of Bosch and a OTG of Bosch. Along with that, we have a vertical storage cabinet. Modular soft close fittings have been used, hetic, and a S counter to help you use that space in the corner. So S corners have been used. Friends, keeping the requirement of ice making machines now, which are incorporated into your refrigerators, we have also provided for a RO supply of water, which shall be put into the refrigerator, which will come here. So the provisions have all been made. The air conditioning of the kitchen is through ducts, and the external unit is installed outside of the kitchen. On the ceiling here, a cassette AC will be installed. So we move into the utility area, a wet kitchen as we call it. This area is very interesting, friends, that provisions for a washing machine front loading, and provisions for a dryer front loading, a provision for a dishwasher have all been incorporated. All the plumbing has been put in place, all electrical connections have been put in place, and we have a large wet sink area. This opens up into the backyard, back courtyard, and we move on. फ्रेंड्स, अब हम रियर कोर्टयार्ड में आ गए हैं. एंड यहाँ पे हमारे पास सिलेंडर्स का आउटलेट भी है, यहाँ हम सिलेंडर्स की पोजीशनिंग कर सकते हैं. ऑल्सो वी हैव अंडरग्राउंड वाटर टैंक ऑफ अराउंड 4000 liters. A sensor based pump has been installed here, with a submersible pump has been installed here, and the sensor is here. So whenever you need water on the top tank, so automatically the motor shall be switched on and the transfer of water will happen. The rear wall of the house, which is a common wall with the next house, has been treated very nicely, so you have no reasons not to come to the rear courtyard. पीछे आने का भी अपना एक मज़ा है. वापस हम यूटिलिटी एरिया में चलेंगे. यूटिलिटी एरिया में वापस आते हुए हम अगर इसका और एक एंट्रेंस देखें तो दिस एरिया इज़ बीइंग कनेक्टेड फ्रॉम द फ्रंट ड्राइवे एंड द फ्रंट गेट. कोई भी आपके पास सप्लाई, सब्जी वाला, धोबी, कोई भी सर्विस जो आप इस घर में यूज़ कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो सिलेंडर्स की सप्लाई हो, चाहे वो एक डोमिनो पिज़्ज़ा हो जो घर में किचन में डिलीवर करना है, तो और या का है चाहे वो मेड को किचन में जाना है, तो वो इस रास्ते के थ्रू किचन में डायरेक्टली एक्सेस करेगी. और ये दरवाज़ा विल एक्चुअली प्रोवाइड एंट्रेंस ओनली बाय चॉइस. अगर आप मेड को सुबह 6 बजे बुलाना चाहते हो तो 6 बजे एज़ पर योर रिक्वायरमेंट यू कैन गिव हर द कीज़ एंड वो अंदर आ सकते हैं. Coming back into the kitchen, we move back into the main dining area. Dining area से हम मास्टर बेडरूम, द फर्स्ट मास्टर बेडरूम हम एंटर करते हैं. ये 15 फीट बाय 17 फीट का बेडरूम है विद वॉल पैनलिंग, LCD पैनल, नाइस लाइट कमिंग थ्रू द रियर कोर्टयार्ड, वेंटिलेशन, जाली डोर्स एंड a huge wooden paneling on the back of the bed with cushioning, backside of the bed and a nice display shelf. एक इंटरेस्टिंग फीचर जो आर्किटेक्ट ने डिज़ाइन किया है and we have executed it, almost a perfect dressing area. बॉलीवुड स्टाइल में फ्रेंड्स ये ड्रेसिंग एरिया मेरे को लगता नहीं है कोई भी लेडी ऑफ द हाउस शायद इस घर में आना इसीलिए पसंद करेगी क्योंकि ये बना हुआ है यहाँ. बहुत ही बेहतरीन डिज़ाइन निकला है. सेंसर बेस्ड लाइट्स आर देयर विद पुल डाउन. अगर आप पैन करेंगे, ऑल सॉफ्ट क्लोज हेटिक सेंसर बेस्ड प्रोफाइल्स हैव बीन यूज्ड. मास्टर बेडरूम के बाथरूम में जैसे ही हम एंटर करते हैं एक फीलिंग ऑफ ग्रैंडनेस हमारे पास आती है. चाहे वो ये वॉश बेसिन हो, चाहे वो स्पाउट्स हो, चाहे वो छोटी सी चीज़ हो जो डिज़ाइन टीम ने यहाँ पे रखी है, चाहे ये पेंटिंग हो विच हैज़ बीन हैंडमेड, चॉइस ऑफ टाइल्स, और एक शावर क्यूबिकल. शावर क्यूबिकल में जैगुआर फिटिंग्स यूज़ की गई हैं जिसके अंदर a rain shower and body shower with heat panel control. अगर आप देखें तो शायद काफ़ी बड़ी स्लैब शेल्फ पे दी है और वैनिटीज़ काफ़ी अच्छी बनाई हुई है. ये वॉशरूम फ्रेंड्स इज अराउंड 10 फीट बाय 10 फीट. फॉल सीलिंग्स पे भी बहुत ही एलिगेंट और नाइस फिनिशिंग दी गई है. इस बेडरूम में ऑटोमेशन है, so you can control the lights, you can control a lot of other things from your mobile. Also broadband connections have been done. We move back from this room into the second bedroom. This bedroom, friends, is a multi-purpose room. ये multi-purpose room होने का मकसद ये है कि ये particular room is connected to the external area. आप इसकी जो entry है वो बाहर से भी है. ये 13 फुट बाय 14 फुट का कमरा है जिसके अंदर एक्सेस टू बाथरूम भी है, और इसको आप एक क्लिनिक या बुटीक या योर ऑफिस or a small lounge, a meeting lounge, you can convert it into anything. Also we can convert it into a bedroom. Moving into the third room, we move into the third bedroom, which is a huge room. 14 फीट by 16 फीट का room है with wooden flooring. It has a nice LCD panel. Fall ceilings बहुत ही practical और बहुत ही subtle की गई है, so that the focus is more on the people and the decor inside. एक 10 फीट बाय 8 फीट का ड्रेसिंग एरिया साथ में अटैच्ड है, और उसके बाद 8 फीट बाय 10 फीट का वॉशरूम भी है. Full length almirahs with nice niches has been created. Niches, open niches, cupboards, again sensor based lights, shelves, hangers, soft close, we move into the washing area. Concept mirrors have been used, a concept niche, and hangers. A small space has been created to hang your clothes, to hang things. A huge vanity area has been created below the washroom slab. 3D tiles, very subtle use of colors has been done by the architect Harleen from Chandigarh. So friends, this house is a completely automated house, and moving back into the lobby, what we can see here is that the concept of the architect is such that the garden from the outside has been brought inside and placed centrally into the house through a natural palm, and also the recreation of a swing, of a garden feeling has been created by using this swing. So the effect when you actually live in this house will be as if you are staying right in the garden. The feeling of that open space, the feeling of that greenery around you will be a thing to be pleased about. So friends, from the ground floor we move on to the first floor. You have a nice staircase, the first level and second. All the staircases are again sensor based. You can see the lights being switched on as the moment you step on the staircase. If you can just pan the sensor here, it has been installed with approximately a 30-second timer along with the lights. And from the first landing we move on to the first floor. We also have a sensor on the top of the stairs which actually switches on the lights when you step down from the first floor. So we come up on the first floor, friends, with a huge lobby. This lobby is approximately 23 feet by 16 feet, and here, friends, from the first floor lobby we can have a nice view on the nice feature wall which has been created by the architect, right from top with a wooden top and a different level being created on the wall itself with texture. Ultimately, the central plant will go up to a height of 15 feet, which can actually be enjoyed from the first floor lobby also. So on the first floor, let me explain. The layout of this floor is a small kitchen, rather not small, it's around 10 feet by 10 feet. A puja room, which again is as per Vastu, towards the northeast side of the house. You have one bedroom, the second bedroom, and another bedroom in the front of the house. And we have a nice opening into the terrace on the first floor. There is another door which leads from the ground floor to the first floor, which we had mentioned at the start of the video, from the entrance of the house right up to the first floor, and then it leads up to the second floor. So let's go over to the first bedroom. This, my friends, is a nice feature wall which has been created by using veneer and golden strips, and you can hang photographs and family photographs. It can become a picture wall for you. Also, you have nice direction lights on top. So we move on to the first floor bedroom on the first floor. The size of the bedroom is around 16 feet by 17 feet. A great looking bed back made in plaster of Paris. This, my friends, is the room where you have a beautiful woodwork on the ceiling also. Nothing very extravagant, but definitely very subtle. The LCD panel is also done up in very subtle colored laminates, nice grey shade. And we move into the dressing area. Each room has been given a nice dressing table, a mirror, and huge walk-in cupboards. The washrooms, again done up in wood look laminates, cement look tiles. The vertical mirror has been planned by the architect and design team, and also vertical hanging lamps to give you the symmetric view of this particular space. So the washroom slab is made of wood with PU coating on top, so as not to let the water spoil the wood. This is actually wood, my friends. And we have a huge vanity beneath the slab. Each washroom has been given enough space to actually store maybe some clothes, maybe toiletries, your toilet rolls, your paper, a lot of things. This space is huge. So from the first bedroom on the first floor, we move into the lobby once again to move into the second bedroom. This bedroom, my friends, has been done in a very modern style. This bedroom with a nice bed back made of profile lights and a black design made in POP, painted black on the ceiling, and a very modernistic LCD panel, very sleek, nice use of laminates, a huge window having enough sunlight and ventilation by the jali doors and windows here. Each room not only has a wooden door but also has wooden jali doors to give you enough ventilation into the room. We move into the dressing area. The dressing area again has huge mirrors, nicely developed dressing table, a small sitting rack, and going along with the no hooks policy, we have nice reindeers to hang on to your clothes. Keeping in view the modernistic design of this particular room, you have glass see-through cupboards, a combination of black open shelves along with see-through cupboards. Pull down hangers, and you have jewelry trays for your nicky-nackis, for your jewelry, your wallets, your watches, and a rattan basket for your open storage. All the fittings in the house are soft close. This is my favorite washroom, my friends. So this is done up in black and white. Again, huge vanities. This, my friends, is one of the premium ranges of Jaguar with matte finish on the wash basins, white spouts. The bathing area, my friends, again is done up in black marble. The black marble is black Marchino. It's an Italian marble, polished and installed by our team. The white fittings actually look great on that. In keeping in view the design in the ceiling in the bedroom, a similar looking ceiling has been designed in the washroom also. The seats, the health faucet, the angle cocks, the plate on the water tanks are all in matte finish white. So from the second bedroom on the first floor, we move back into the lobby. I would like to show you the Puja room. This is without a door, my friend, as the conceptually we don't have doors in Puja rooms. This is a 8 feet by 10 feet room, and towards the northeast side of the house, a kitchenette has been provided on the first floor. This is a 10 feet by 10 feet space, and the water inlet and the water outlet points have been already allocated with a nice ventilation, exhaust fans. So this space actually can be used for your small kitchenette or a pantry on the first floor. And now we move to the bedroom, which is actually the defining feature of this house. This is the double-decker home, and this, my friends, is the double-decker room. The size of the room is 15 feet by 15 feet, and if you can pan to the ceiling, the roof is 22 feet high for a room. This roof slab, this, my friends, is the mirrors, the glass is 22 feet in length. Single piece glasses have been installed. The concept of this room was primarily to create two rooms within a room. A room within a room was the concept. The concept was to create something which has not been seen in any of the houses. The concept was to have a space which extends not horizontally but vertically. We have a dearth of spaces in the urban areas, but we need to have the aesthetics and the usability also in place. So keeping that in mind, the architect Harleen, who has designed the house, this space was one of the I think one of the best design components of this particular house. So let's see what this room has to offer. So from here we go to the next level within the room. So this room has been created by using another level within the same room, and we step on to the second level within that room. This space is approximately 12 feet by 13 feet. This can actually be used in many ways. It can be used as a lounge within the room, a small bar within the room, a kid's space within the room. This space is, my friends, has a beautiful view in the front. If you can actually stand here, you are actually feeling as if you are in command of the full house. You are in the cockpit of the house. You can have a full view of your front, full view of the terrace which is there on the first floor. And you are actually within your own space. You are away from the weather elements, no light or ventilation or sunlight, but you are still as if you are hanging out in open space. This feeling of standing here is absolutely fantastic. I've never felt this way except for being up in a tree. So this is the feeling which I get right here while standing. This particular area has been done in absolute red carpet. A low height LCD panel has been provided with a tower AC which can be installed here, and you can use it as a low sitting area also. This, my friends, is the double-decker room for you in the double-decker house. So we move back into the main lobby. The flight of stairs which leads up into the next level, these are freestanding, free-hanging stairs. These have been welded onto the steel plates which have been embedded in the walls. This is a nice small engineering feat which has been achieved here. You can actually see there is no support right from the start till the end, and this particular area, the weight which it can withstand is approximately 200 to 300 kilograms on each stair individually, and all the stairs can individually sustain that weight for as much time as possible. So having said that, friends, let's move on into the nice, again the red tone has been carried forward as a concept. The small red flowers. This is the dressing area, the cupboards, and we move on into the washroom with a nice red toned false ceiling. A touch of red on the false ceiling. And great choice in ceramics which has been done by the design team. Moving back into the double-decker room, we have a nice terrace. Moving back into the lobby and opening the door on the first floor terrace. This is, I think, one of the most usable areas of the house. A 10 feet by 20 feet space which can actually serve as a nice sit out on the first floor overlooking the great expanse on the front of the house. A lot of greenery can be created here. Usually the balconies are left at around 3 to 4 feet, which are actually neither usable for your sitting or for your any usability apart from keeping a few pots here and there. But this particular space created by the design team, architect Harleen, has actually been is a boon to the basic house on the first floor. So you do not need to go into the ground floor for accessing the garden. You have a garden of your own on the front terrace. So this space is huge enough to accommodate at least 10 to 15 people in a party. Just have a standing area outside the house, or maybe allow at least 7 to 8 people sitting in terms of chairs and tables here. The elevation of the house, friends, has been done in black stone. This is processed stone. This is done by using sandblasting, and has been installed to withstand the travails of time. I think over a period of maybe next 100 years, as long as the house is there, this stone does not need a coat of paint or any polish or anything. The grouting has been done by plain simple white cement. So it's quite a rugged installation on the front elevation without any use of repainting or any maintenance. Moving back into the lobby, a great feature of the first floor planning is that we have a direct access from the first floor into the side staircase, which has been specifically created to have access from the ground floor to the first floor and onwards to the second floor. Now this space, my friends, is primarily to be used by the services access to the first floor directly, or the servants or the household helps to actually go directly to the second floor. So we have a servant room, a bathroom and a small kitchen on the second floor also in this house. This access is also usable for the residents on the first floor who would like to access the floor at late hours without disturbing the ground floor residents. So my friends, this layout, then the designing of the first floor is there for you to see. We have a nice set of 3 bedrooms on the ground floor with a dining, drawing and a great lobby. We have a set of 3 bedrooms on the first floor, including the double-decker room, including a kitchenette and a puja room here. Access from the ground floor separately, also apart from the duplex trays which are coming up right here. This, my friends, is one of the most beautifully designed houses at such a grand scale. So my friends, we bid you farewell from the Dimensions team and architect Harleen Virk's office. It will be a pleasure to meet you again with another projects once we have completed the project, and look forward to your support in our design and construction ventures. Thank you so much.